Hey Keto fam, DJ Keto here. Thanks for joining me in today's video. Before we get started, check out what my wife made. Got my logo on my own apron. Last week I made some chicken and cheese enchilada, and I happen to have some leftover enchilada sauce. So today we'll be making a breakfast enchilada. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. But first, bulletproof coffee. Alright, let's get into the ingredients. I have not made this dish before, so I'm not entirely sure on the ratio of the ingredients I'll be using, but I will list them in the description. Let's start with the vegetables. I got a mixture of mushrooms I will dice up, a red bell pepper, half a green bell pepper, a small jalapeno, a half an onion. Got some mozzarella cheese. Of course, we're going to be using some eggs. I will make a Santa Fe scramble, and then we will wrap them in flatbread. I got this Cut Da Carb. These are 9 net carbs per sheet, but I will cut them in half. I have my red enchilada sauce. I found this at our local Sprouts. Very clean ingredients in this. We will be seasoning it with some salt and pepper. And I got this Flavor God Chipotle. And for the protein, I have some pork chorizo. And we will lay this out in a small little baking sheet I have here. Once your prep is complete, we'll heat a pan over medium heat and we'll start to cook the chorizo. Once the meat is almost done, you'll have all that fond on the bottom of the pan. Don't worry about that. And we will set this aside. Then you'll add the vegetables to the pan and you'll start to cook this down a little bit. After a while, the fond will start to come up and that will add extra flavor to the vegetables. This will be a good time to start adding your seasoning like salt and pepper and whatever else you would like. We'll give this a good mix and we'll cook it just a tad bit more. Then we'll make room for the mushroom and jalapeno. I do this because I don't like my mushrooms overcooked and I like the bite of a jalapeno. And once that is done to your desiredness, you'll mix it all together, and we will set this aside. Then we'll set our pan to a medium-low heat. I have some bacon grease here I'll add to the pan. And I whisked 8 eggs with a 1/4 cup of heavy cream to add a little fluffiness to it. And how I cook my scrambled eggs is just slowly scrape the bottom while it cooks. Right before the eggs are fully cooked, I will turn off the pan. And then I will start to mix the chorizo and all the vegetables. And we can just fold this all together. And then we'll set it aside. Now that we have the egg mixture done, I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we will start to assemble. I have the flatbread all cut in half. We'll just take one, add a nice heap of egg here. And we'll roll it up. And we'll pack into the baking sheet. And we'll repeat this till this is nice and full. Once you're done wrapping all the enchiladas up, let's pour the sauce over it. Sprinkle some cheese. Get it all over this, yes. That should be enough. And we'll put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes or until the cheese is all melted. 20 minutes later, cheese is melted, enchilada sauce is bubbling. We'll let this cool a bit before we dig in. Okay, keto fam, I think it's done cooling. Let's give it a try. That was so good. The edges of the flatbread crisp up a little bit. Let's see, I got some avocado and sour cream. Let's add a bit of that to it. The spices is really good from that chorizo. The flavor and the kick of the enchilada sauce is on point. The creaminess of the avocado and the sour cream. This all just goes well, so well together. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more food like this. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Now I'm going to finish this up.